Okay, let me talk to you today about dreams. How many of you have dreams that have never been fulfilled? How many of you have let numerous opportunities pass you by? How many of you have subscribed to that American tenet 40-40-40? Work 40 years for 40 hours a week and retire on 40% of the salary that you couldn't live on in the first place. Well, that pretty much is the American dream. No, sounds like a nightmare to me. And I have an opportunity I'd like to present to you. As many of you know, I am very much into network marketing. You can do network marketing or direct sales without quitting your current job. This will just be an augmenting of your income to allow you to own your own life and make additional money so that you can do the things that you want to do, so that you can own your own life, so you can take the trips that you want to take, drive the car that you want to drive, live in the house that you want to live in, if that's the case. Maybe it might be a tent that you want to live in, but whatever it is, you have the opportunity to choose that option. I have numerous and multiple streams of income. Any of them that will suit you, I'm sure. So take the time to look at my website. If you're looking at this video, you're on my website, so there will be many opportunities for multiple streams of income. You know, one should be passionate about what one does. So you need to, in order to be successful, you need to discover what that is and then go with it. I'm saying if you hate cars, don't become a car salesman. You know, if you hate vacuum cleaners, you certainly will not be passionate about selling vacuum cleaners. For me, I'm very passionate about the health and wellness industry because that's something that I have knowledge of, being a nurse for over 40 years. And also, as we know, the money is in the medicine. You know, wellness, I'm all about being well, being healthy, and letting food be your medicine. So with the GMOs that are out there, with all the bad stuff that we breathe in every day, our insides probably look like, I don't know, garbage. So antioxidants, supplementing, all those type of things, and eating right, cutting out meats. Yes, I said it. Our refrigerators, does your refrigerator look more like a graveyard or the Garden of Eden? I choose for it to look like the Garden of Eden. That means more fruits and vegetables, less dairy, less meat, less grains, less sugar. No refined foods, no white foods.
What were your first steps in regards to going into business for yourself?
Oh, the first steps for going into business for myself was doing research and finding out just like startup costs and the market, who would I market to, etc., etc. For me, I've been in traditional businesses, but found that home-based businesses actually, in the long run, provide you with more flexibility and with less startup costs of running a business. When you run in a traditional business model, you know, you've got all kinds, you've got employees you have to pay, like I said, you have office building, everything else that you have to pay out of. When you're doing it from home, you get to write all that stuff off. You know, so you take advantages of just like the big businesses and corporations that pay zero taxes. Well, I pay zero taxes too, because I just take advantage of the same tax system. Because just because I'm not out there running a big corporation, when you're in business for yourself, the IRS says you only have to have the image and appearance of a business. Image and appearance, I like that.
Oh, that's nice.
That means get you a business card and you're in business, whether you do business or not. But I'm not subscribing to that tenet that you just get you a business card and not do business. You know, but you have to find something that you're passionate about, because what you like you will be engaged in, you will learn about, and it won't be like work to you. So for me, I've always either been involved with looking good. People want to look good. So back in the day, I sold Mary Kay, and I've always been interested in health, being a nurse. So ergo, I've always sold supplements. And now artists is my primary business because I attribute artists to artist products actually, and God, to saving my life. I've had cancer, had numerous high cholesterol, high blood pressure, on 6 blood pressure medications, and numerous side effects from all of that medication. So once I went to supplementing with antioxidants and a lot of the other vitamins and minerals and so forth and so on, omegas, what happened is that my body started responding favorably, and I was able to prevent myself from going on dialysis, and I've been able to greatly reduce the amount of medication that I take.
Oh, that's remarkable. Are there any, do you think there are any health benefits in regards to going into business for oneself?
One of the greatest health benefits is you're much less stressed out than going on a traditional job. Okay, you're not clocking in. You're not being micromanaged by a boss, but you do have to be disciplined so that you treat your own job like your own business like your job, and that you take care of business, and that you're not just out playing around. So you do have to exercise a lot more discipline, but the benefits are astronomical because the stress reduction alone, saving the gas, driving around back and forth to the job. And if you don't feel like working one morning, you don't have to get up. You may decide, well, I'll do that later on today, and you have the flexibility of doing that. So it creates a lot less stress as far as, for me, it does.
Do you have any businesses that you're particularly passionate about right now?
I'm very passionate about the health and wellness business. Artists specifically, there are a lot of other health and wellness companies out there, but for me, I have personal knowledge of artists, and it did benefit me greatly. The products I attribute to them helping me obtain and maintain a higher degree of wellness. So for that, I'm very passionate about. Plus, when you utilize a product and you have knowledge of a product, you can give personal testimony when you talk to someone, and so that also leads to more credibility because you can actually say, well, it did this for me.